of the evening is in the Tuff-N-Uff Women's Flyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, with an MMA record of 3 wins and 4 losses. Fighting out of Extreme Couture, Las Vegas, Nevada, Emily Whitmire. Her opponent stands across the cage in the red corner with 2 wins and no losses. Fighting out of Team Wildman, Denver, Colorado, Cheri Muraski. The referee in charge of the action inside the cage is Cheri.
Whitmire is in the white and the pink. Muraski is in the all black. Fast action. Whitmire's got her up against the cage. They trade positions. Looking for that toss. Doesn't get it. Whitmire is right now in a rather compromised position. Muraski is moving to the back. Oh, nice sweep though from Whitmire.
You could see Whitmire grabbing her arm, looking for that sweep, and now she has got herself in an advantageous position. She is now in full guard and on top here in this fight.
In the closed guard of Cheri Muraski. Again, Muraski in the straight black tonight, fighting out of Denver, Colorado. Whitmire in the white and the pink is fighting out of Extreme Couture in Las Vegas.
You can see Whitmire trying to get her back.
But you do see good head control there from Muraski. She was doing a good job of holding the back of Whitmire's head, so she couldn't posture up, but it looks like Whitmire has broken free from that, at least momentarily. You see the hand on the back of that head? That's what she's trying to control, because if Whitmire is able to posture up and start to rain down punches, it puts Muraski in an even worse position.
You can see Muraski kind of trying to throw legs up there, right there, maybe looking for a leg triangle, but Whitmire having nothing to do with that. Holding dominant, holding her up against the cage right now.
About 35 seconds left in this opening frame, and so far it's been all Whitmire who remains in the top position. Will she able to mount some offense, though? Because being in the top position like this, certainly an advantageous place, but it doesn't mean a lot if you can't mount real offense.
Well, it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter if you are mounting a bunch of offense from that dominant position. Just so long as you're holding that dominant position, I think the judges are scoring it for you. She's got about 15 seconds left. If Muraski can get up right here, that would show a lot, but I think Whitmire has won this first round unless something can happen here in the last 10 seconds.
And that will bring a close to round number 1. Emily Whitmire in the white and the pink, looking really solid. When she first went for that toss, a la Ronda Rousey, if you will, that old judo toss, the hip toss didn't work out for her. I thought, ooh, she could end up in a bad position, but did a really nice job with the scramble on the ground, stayed in a good spot throughout the entire opening round. Now, if you're the coach there of Cheri Muraski, who's in the black, who did not have a great first round, what are you telling her as her coach right now, Mahoney?
You got to be active. You got to get out from that position. If you cannot win a fight laying on your back. You just can't. It has never happened ever. Unless you get a submission, you're not going to win. She was teasing with that leg triangle for a moment, but Whitmire was definitely aware of what was going on. She's going to have to be more active in the second round because she definitely lost that first round. Both of these women looking very fresh, though. Neither of them taking deep breaths in between this break. In between rounds. So I think we're going to see both these women with a pretty good gas tank going into the second round.
Very familiar face in the referee as well. Former UFC title contender Frank Trigg.
And a handsome beard on him, I will say.
Ringing in round number 2. They exchange punches. Whitmire once again pushing Muraski up against the cage. Nice reversal there and knee from Muraski.
You can see Muraski definitely has a sense of, I need to get some offense generated in this round. She's definitely looking for that takedown.
You see her trying to scoop those legs there, yep.
Whitmire doing a good job of holding it, not letting her get taken down. Looking for that ankle right now. Good
she
pick
picked
right
the
there.
ankle. About 90 seconds left here in this second round. Whitmire now on the bottom, just looking for
you can see her. You can see her with that leg. Yes.
And she has a bit of a triangle. If she can get that foot underneath that knee, her own right foot underneath that left knee, she could have Muraski in a pretty compromised position here.
And
but the cage is causing some issues right now. It's restricting her movement.
You can see her restricting Muraski's movement by grabbing the head as well, right there as well. So if she could get that leg and pull the head down, she could end up with a submission right here.
See how she's pulling her own right foot underneath that left knee? That's where she wants to get it.
And even though she is in a disadvantage in terms of position right now, no damage is really being done. The unfortunate part.
That. The ref didn't see that. We pointed it out. But the ref didn't see it.
Still working for that leg triangle. She's going to have to pull it back just a little bit more if she wants to sink that in and get it tight. She's doing a great job of stifling Muraski, but as far as submitting her, she's a little ways off right now.
The question is, how do the judges view this? That's what's really interesting to me, because right now, Muraski is the one that's in trouble. Whitmire, although she's in the bottom, she's the one that's threatening with the submission. So how do the judges see this round? Muraski is in top position. She has been for the entire round. It's coming down to the final 10 seconds here. But do the judges go, okay, we see the real danger that Emily Whitmire is putting Cheri Muraski in, or is it all about top position to them? We'll see if it comes down to the judges' scorecards. But round number 2 is in the books. Just 2 more minutes left in this scrap between these two young ladies in the 125-pound flyweight division.
Honestly, I'm glad that we're just commentating right now, Dave, because that's a hard round to call, because there wasn't really much damage done there. Emily Whitmire was looking for a submission almost the entire time that she was on her back, but Cheri Muraski had the dominant position on top. It's tough to say what these judges are going to call. Are you going to say that Muraski dominated her that entire round by having her on the top, or are you going to say, well, Emily Whitmire had that leg triangle the entire time? I don't know.
I would give the round to Whitmire. She was threatening from the bottom the entire time.
I personally would too. I could see how a judge could score it if they did. You know, they don't have the benefit of looking at a monitor or like we do. If they were across the cage, maybe giving it to Muraski.
Should we just get up in circle and tell them all what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was watching it. Yes.
Totally would give it to Whitmire.
All right, third and final round on the way. 3 2-minute rounds. That is a standard format for amateur mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what we're seeing throughout the night tonight until we get to our final 2 fights of the evening, which is a title fight, which means that we will have 3 3-minute rounds. But here we go. Third and final round. Emily Whitmire, Cheri Muraski, Whitmire in the white and the pink, Muraski in the all black.
Both women taking deep breaths right before the round starts. Another big takedown by Muraski right there. I think Muraski's corner told her that you need a finish.
Oh, Muraski's going for the back right now.
You cannot leave this up to the judges right now. It doesn't matter how that round went. Either way, you need to finish.
Whitmire doing a nice job with wrist control right now, but she's getting pummeled in the process. Muraski raining down some big punches. She's fully got the back now. She's got the hooks in. She's rolling her over. Whitmire is trying to control that wrist, but losing it slowly and surely. You see that Muraski's trying to slip that arm underneath that chin of Emily Whitmire and sink in that rear naked choke. And Whitmire's doing a good job defending.
You can see both the hooks in, and she just had an ankle. She just dug her ankle into Whitmire right there in a not so great place, right on the inner thigh, very sensitive area.
Muraski still looking for that rear naked choke. She's delivering some body shots. Whitmire, though, spins out of it, trying to break free. However, Muraski doing a nice job of controlling her body with those hooks.
If Whitmire can turn over, she definitely would be in a more advantageous position. But Muraski doing a great job of controlling her from the bottom, showing her dominance right now, landing some good rights while she controls her with her legs.
Now, there's only 35 seconds left here in this third and final round. The question is, if Muraski is able to pull this round off, it really all comes down to that second round. She needs to get the submission, though, so she doesn't leave it in the judge's hands. Whitmire trying to spin out of it, and she does.
Does she have her arm, though?
That's the question. Tough to tell from this angle, but Muraski is extending right now. Whitmire appears to be in a significant amount of pain. She's trying to fight through it. 15 seconds left in this fight. Whitmire is trying to tough it out. Final 10 seconds. Whitmire is trying to hold on, but you're right. Muraski has got that arm. She's got it extended right now. Whitmire is just trying to gut it out. Can she do it? Final seconds, and that is the end of this fight. Unbelievable.
You can see the grimace in Emily Whitmire's face from the pain that she was experiencing right there. Hats off to her for not tapping right there. True warriors, both of these women just putting on a great fight tonight, Dave.
Yeah, and Emily Whitmire, like you said, clearly had her arm caught in that position. The arm was fully extended. All of the body weight and power of Cheri Muraski was going into that elbow of Emily Whitmire, but she refused to tap out. Just a really nice job gutting out in an incredibly uncomfortable position.
Well, dominant round by Muraski tonight. And
Yeah.
you can see right there on the replay, the takedown, just dominant by Muraski. She came out with something to prove in this third round.
Yeah, and she absolutely had to do this if she was going to get the win, and she was looking for that finish throughout the entire round. However, Emily Whitmire is walking around the cage right now with her arms up. She feels confident that she won both the first and the second, and she'll get the nod.
I would like to see a draw here. I would like to see a draw. I know it's not going to happen, but I would like to see a draw here tonight because both these women did excellent in their respective rounds. I think if we were scoring by pride scoring, Cheri Muraski would have won. But if we're going by, the traditional Nevada State Athletic Commission scoring, I would have to give the round one number 1 and number 2 to Whitmire.
All right, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of war, we have your winner by split decision, the blue corner, Emily Whitmire.
So Emily Whitmire is getting the nod via split decision. Very, very close, even in the judges' eyes. Excellent fight, though, to start our evening off here at Mayhem in Mesquite 5. 2 ladies in the flyweight division getting it done, and Las Vegas' own Emily Whitmire walking away with a victory tonight.